Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. It is a short slated Thursday evening of NBA action. However, there are a couple of plays that look like pretty good NBA odds values, and one of them is the first game of the night between the Phoenix Suns and the Miami Heat tonight from South Beach. The Heat come in as a huge 13.5-point favorite in this one, total of 211 points. Now, with Chris Bosh out here and potentially out for much longer, the Miami Heat have been playing a little bit faster here recently has really affected their style of play and especially their NBA odds as well. With bringing Hassan Whiteside off the bench and putting Luol Deng at the four, he'd have been much more adept at pushing the pace, fast breaking a lot, and getting a lot more points on the board, as was evidenced by their game against the Chicago Bulls just a few nights ago. It dropped about 126 points on an offensive rating of 130. And if they continue that here into this evening against a team like the Phoenix Suns, who don't play very much defense at all, and are likely looking towards the draft lottery here and hopefully getting rid of the last 20 games of this season, you could see a very good play on the over here for several reasons, one of which Sharps have already gotten a hold of this one, moved the line up from 205.5 to 211. It's even pushing upwards to 211.5 now, and while the value, a lot of it has been bet out of it, there still is some good value, I think, between these two teams, considering how bad, the Suns have been playing on defense recently and how good and fast the Miami's pace has been here recently. They've played at a pace of close to 98 to 100 in most of their last 5 or 6 games here since Bosh went down. And even in their first game against the Suns, where they were relatively healthy, only played at a pace of 91.5, but still scored 103 points on this Suns team. And if they can continue that here this evening, the over is going to be a very, very good play at 211 to 211.5, especially because the Suns here, in their last 8 games, giving up close to 118 points per game in those 8 games. The Suns already played at a pretty fast pace, just over 98, about fifth fastest in the league, and they've been very good at cashing the over here recently. They've cashed in 5 of their last 6, with the Heat have cashed the over in 5 of their last 8 games as well. Both these teams cashed the over in their first meeting. They've cashed it in their last 2 meetings as well, and the Heat have been very, very good in their last 3 meetings against the Phoenix Suns, dating back to last season, shooting over 50% from the floor and over 47% from beyond the arc. The Suns struggle to defend the three-point line. If the Heat are knocking down shots tonight, should be an easy cash on the over here at 211 points. That'll do it for me this time. Make sure you check out my NBA picks of the day coming out later this afternoon. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.